Contouring is a trend you've been hearing about for a long time, especially for the face. But a new product and a new trend that I want to talk to you about is contouring the eyes. You can do this before shadow in order to open up the bone structure and kind of understand where the colors that you're about to use go, or you can use it by itself for a natural everyday look. This palette has 2 different formulas in it, but 3 products. The first 2 are cream, the last one is powder. The cream starting on the right is your primer. You're going to use the brush that's included, a little bit of that primer, and you're going to go from inner to outer corner, lash to brow. A little tip with this is that you really want to rub it into the eye so that there's not too much, or everything else won't be able to set and settle onto the eye. It will move around on you. Primers need to be primed into the skin. Next, use your cream highlighter. And keep in mind to keep both creams on one side of that brush so your powder always stays dry on the other. Take a little bit of the highlighter and sweep it right under the eyebrow. Down the center of the eyelid to open up the eye and bring some light to the eye. And then on the inner corner of the eye, which also opens up the eye and brings light to typically a very dark area on the eye. Then flip that brush over, go into your contour color, and just imagine a V starting on the outer corner of the eyelash, going up towards the arch of the brow. If you want to go a little bit more dramatic, flip that brush back over with your highlight and cream in it, and press it over the powder, and then use the dry side again and go in one more time. You'll get double the depth and dimension. If the shadows are your last stop, and this is going to be the look for you, I would recommend using a little bit of an eyeliner just to bring a little bit more depth and attention to the lash line. I'm going to use a brown liner, waterproof, and I'm going to go really tight and as close to the lash line on top as possible, just to make the lashes look more lush and flooded and full. Double wear liners are my favorite. Once they go on, they don't come off until you take them off. And follow with a little black or brown mascara. I'm using the Sumptuous Infinite Mascara in black for volume, length, and definition. Clean, sculpted, fresh, natural. Nothing really complements that better than a bright lip. Purple lip, still really a big trend, and it's actually a lot easier to use than you might think. This is the Envy Sculpting Lipstick. You don't need a lip liner for it. It literally hugs the curves and corners of the lip so clean, you get a perfect application every time. These are the new matte formulas, loaded with pigment and loaded with moisture, so they're not going to dry out your lips, as a part of the extension of the Envy lipstick line. Here's a little trick. Always warm your finger after a lipstick application and gently press down on the sides of the bottom lip and gently press up on the sides of the top lip. The heat of your finger will melt the lipstick just a tiny bit and move it right over the natural line, making your lips look a little bit fuller, but without looking too dramatic. And there you have it. Sculpted, contoured, highlighted, eyes are natural, and you got a trend pop of color on the lip.